What's up, guys? Me, boy K, we are back again with another video. And as I'm recording this video, I'm probably in France right now. I'm probably in Lyon. No, sorry, as I'm the video is recorded, you guys is watching it right now, but probably as you're watching, I'm probably in France right now. I'm in Lyon. Parlez-vous français? Allez, allez. I don't have anything else to say. But yeah, I'm in France right now for the mix-up this weekend. At the mix-up, I'll be playing Tekken 8. Yes, it is happening. It is confirmed. And very fortunately, for me, my good friend Spag has uploaded a video about Jack 8 in Tekken 8, because Jack is one of the characters I'll be spending a lot of time with in the game. Jack and Law, probably the two characters I play the most, because they're the characters I actually play now, so it'll be easy to just transfer between the two. I'll probably play like some Kazuya as well, because Kazuya is pretty simple to just do stuff with, and he sounds pretty crazy in this game, and I kind of want to see that for myself. But yeah, Jack and Law will be the main two, and we actually have an overview of Jack 8 here, and I'm very excited to take a look at it. Shout out to Spag for the content he has done. He's done some great work for the Tekken 8 stuff. It's always been exciting and new stuff, so we're gonna get into it. Jack 8 overview. I've not seen this yet, and I'm interested because I've heard some things about Jack. I actually spoke to Spag about Jack, and he said some things like full crouch down back one's not safe. He doesn't have safe lows anymore, and like a bunch of other things as well. I can't remember. I think there was a downfall 2 follow-up as well, so I'm excited to hear this stuff, and then I'll actually get to play it this weekend. So
it's Spag here. Hope you're all doing well. Here for another video. This time we're going to be going over Jack 8 in Tekken 8. Now, Jack in Tekken 8 has gone through quite a change.
So sick.
Now, Jack has always been one of my main characters. He's a
that was the stance I noticed before. I think I saw one of the graphics Spag post on Twitter, like this isn't a confirmed, it is a stance. And I did speak to Spag about the stance as well. So Jack having a stance in Tekken 8 is crazy.
Always been one of my main characters. He's a very easy character to pick up due to his very simple poke game. But Bandai Namco decided they need to change him up a little bit since he was a bit too simple. And trust me, they definitely changed him up. Ladies and lads, Tekken 8, Jack 8 overview. So let's talk about how Bandai Namco changed up Jack 8 and made him a more unique character. Now obviously it's not going to be a Spag video without lists. We love lists here on the Spag TK channel.
I hate
first off,
lists
Jack
make me
was
angry.
known to be a character with multiple safe lows, such as full crouch down back 1, down 4 and full crouch down 1. Now, however, full crouch down back 1 is unsafe and down 4 is launch punishable. That is a massive change, because Jack's whole playstyle.
So down 4 is launch. That's actually insane. I wonder if it's 15 or 16 though. That's insane. But I think I'll let him speak, because there's some stuff Spag told me, so he'll probably say it in the video.
Lows to whittle down the opponent's health, and you really had to try and low parry him in order to counter that. Now both of these really important lows are unsafe, so it's going to change the way that the Jack player approaches the opponent. Full crouch down back 1 now has a full string with full crouch down back 1 1 1.
Okay.
The second and third hits are mid mid, and it's the same as back 1 1 from Tekken Tag 2. The second hit is safe, so if you want to try and make the full crouch down back 1 safe, you have to use the second hit. And if the opponent tries to punish the low, then the two mids are going to actually counter hit the opponent. So it becomes a little bit of a mix up on punishment. Do you punish the low and risk getting hit by the two mids, or are you going to wait for the mids? It's a bit of a mind game. Another change we have is that
that's an interesting mind game. I'd like to see how that plays out in the long term, because there's so many situations like that in the game now, where just like there's that mind game of when to punish. Do you punish like Zafina's 1+2, for example? Like, do you punish it, or do you interrupt, etc.? Do you wait for the last hit? I can't remember, did he say that the second mid is actually safe?
And risk getting hit by the two to hit the opponent. So the second hit is safe. So if you want to try and make
the second hit being safe, it's like, if you play Jack, there's no reason now to not do the full crouch down back 1 into the 1, right? There's no reason to not do that. Because if you do it, and if you don't do it, you're just throwing out an unsafe low. But if you do it, you're then throwing out a unsafe low into safe mid, but it's not interruptible. So I guess as a Jack player, there's no reason to not do that. Now, I guess I'm trying to think. I mean, obviously it'll be interesting to see when the game comes out, but the second hit is mid and safe, and you can't interrupt it if you do the full crouch down back 1. I think you always just do the second hit now. which essentially just makes it safe now. But I guess it makes it less of an annoying poach just running and do the full crash down by one, etc. So that's gonna be interesting to see how that develops. It's gonna be very interesting mind game to see if the Jack players will finish it or they just let it rock, you block it and follow up from there. I think it is important as well that you take away Jack's safe lows because low parries are nerfed in this game. You can't extend the combo unless you use heat. So like it's basically just a float combo now you get unless you spend your heat to do something. I think it's fair that you've done that because, you know, with low parry, imagine a game with weak low parries and Jack still, who the fuck is Jake? Jack still has safe lows, so that's going to be interesting.
Another change we have is that down forward 4 is now the same as Gigas's 4 with tracking to both sides.
Oh.
Now Jack's down forward 4 used to be a quick mid poke, but now
I guess it's not I-12 still, right?
having a tracking safe mid outside of forward 1 is pretty good. Jack has a new...
So it's, Jack now has a tracking safe mid outside of... Okay.
follow-up from
Gigas dead, maybe confirmed.
down forward 2, which does a ton of damage for a launcher. Now there isn't really any reason to throw this out in the open as it is launch punishable and the second hit whiffs on the opponent. It should only be used when punishing on whiff or on block, but as you can see, the damage is really
That's
good.
insane.
Jack has a new low up forward 3, which is a low crushing low that puts him into his new stance, which we'll go over later. The low is launch punishable.
So sick.
Forward,
oh, that's a
1,
low.
which we'll go over later. The low is launch.
So is it like a full screen low? I guess.
Punishable. Forward 1 no longer knocks down on normal hit and allows him to transition into stance. Jackhammer has always been an integral part of his game to control range and prevent the opponent from ducking. Now, however, it won't knock you down and let his counter hit. The follow-ups used to be really strong, but
okay, but Jackhammer into I want to see what the stance is like though. Like how good is the stance? Because it might end up because I remember we did see this in the trailer. We did, yeah, this is what we saw in the trailer. But like, if the stance is good enough to where you're in this situation, you're plus, like, I mean, it might not even be enough, really.
And Namco wants there to be more of a focus on stance mix-ups. Talking about stances, Jack now has one, and it's called Gamma Howl. So let's go over it and see what Jack can do from this new stance. Gamma Howl is a new stance that can be used in combos and after certain moves. Firstly, Gamma Howl can be entered into manually with 3+4.
Okay.
Next, Gamma Howl 1 is a homing mid which knocks down on counter hit. Gamma Howl 2 is a super plus on block high punch and is used in combos. Now when I used this move and did plant seeds, I actually traded with my opponent's jab, so I know this is pretty plus on block. Next up, Gamma Howl...
Traded with plant the seeds. For plant the seeds is like I-20 something, no? Plant the seeds is close to reactable. So that means it's very plus.
4 is a mid kick which is safe and has tracking, so it's a good way to mix up the other options. Now this is where it gets quite interesting. Jack now has a throw which is identical to Gigas's 1+2 throw in stance with Gamma Howl 1+2. This with his new down forward 4 and while standing 2-4 really makes me think that Gigas may be gone for Tekken 8. Finally, we have Gamma Howl 3+4, which is a barrier type move which absorbs attacks and is one of his heat engages.
Yeah, we saw that in the trailer.
Overall, this stance is going to be hugely significant to Jack's gameplay. He's not really been a character in the past that uses stances, so this is a massive rework to Jack and a step towards making him a more unique character. It's also quite interesting that you can transition into this stance from various moves, which makes me think we're going to be seeing this stance used a lot. In summary, Jack is definitely a much different character. Jax will still be using down back 1 and 2 jab as they are the same as they are in Tekken 7.
Okay.
But the changes to Jackhammer and the addition of Gamma Howl is going to mean that Jack players certainly have some adjusting to do. What do you guys think about Jack in Tekken 8? Let me know in the comments below.
I can't lie, I like the sound of Jack. I like the sound of like a new stance is cool. It looks like they're phasing out Gigas, to be honest. Gigas is on my list. I might do a redo the video, but Gigas was on my list of characters that I just thought were just not coming back to the next game. I really just feel like he doesn't come back to Tekken 8. It's just something about him. But Jack's looking really excited. I'm excited to play. I'll be playing Jack this weekend. Jack and will be the main two characters I focus on. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that plays out. Obviously, a great video from Spag. I'll leave the video in the description in the pinned comment as well. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to get my hands on Jack. The new Gamma House stance looks cool. That down forward 2 follow-up damage looks insane. So Jack on the block punishes and whiff punishes is really gonna make you pay. So yeah, I'm very excited to get my hands on Tekken 8 this coming weekend. I can't wait. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Make sure you head over to Spag's channel as well. Drop a like on the video over there as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.